There we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Easter Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. I don't think there will be a lot of people today because, Easter. So a lot of people will probably be watching this on replay, if anybody. Who knows? Let's check if we're live on a platform. LinkedIn, and we should be because it should pop up to the top, maybe. Oh, I think so. And there we are. Okay, we are live. Awesome. So, let's begin. Sunday. Wow, it's end of the week again here. It's it went by again very fast, and kind of surprised me how fast it went, but how also kind of I don't know easy. Well, easy because it's the next week is last. This upcoming week is the last school week basically, and then after that is just finals. And so I was thinking, last week would be way harder with assignments and stuff, but um, not really. I just have to finish some papers, but it's not that many. So I'm glad for that. And then yeah, so let's see what I want to share. Okay, so let's get into it. Have had some activity on YouTube recently, finally, after some time. And one of those was a new short that I wanted to show people. Because the whole topic was interesting. So let's see. Share and press it. Okay, go ahead. The world is ending. A brand new study suggests that because of the sun, life on Earth will soon perish. Poof, gone. Just like that. And when is this horrifying event supposed to take place? Oh, dang. The title of the article got me psyched though. So yeah, I wonder how much money and high-level tech was invested to figure out that we'll all be dead in a billion years. Are you dreading the end as much as I am? Look at me, I'm literally shaking right now. Subscribe to my channel and tell me in the comments. Yeah, so this one company, it spent not company. I don't know what it was. Probably some space agency, maybe NASA. I don't know. But they basically took supercomputers and they put some mathematical calculations in there, and with those things and some data from telescopes and everything, they figured that the planet is ending, right? And I found this article, which actually really stop sharing the screen. I don't know. I'll actually find the article. Farewell. There it is. There we go. Share. Well, there we go. So this is what the article was about. I was like, farewell to life on Earth. International researchers estimate complete extinction timeline linked to sun's increasing thermal energy. Can't speak. So I was like, oh, interesting. Farewell to life on Earth. That's a really interesting title. But then you read the subtitle, and life on Earth will be impossible in the year 1,000,000,2021, which makes me think that they made this hypothesis or something in 2021, and then they spent 4 years proving it, and so they figured this out. And I was like, oh wow, that's really interesting. It seems like a pretty, I don't know, a pretty basic number. I don't know, very very mundane sort of, like really in 2021. I don't know. Like they would pinpoint it exactly to the year when life will be impossible. Like when it turns, 1st of January in 2021, it'll be impossible suddenly out of nowhere, and then everybody's going to disappear. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a kind of BS ish, but yeah. So that's what kind of it surprised me, and so I decided to make a video about it. Obviously joking, and I think like this article was also sort of joking. It was like it said there's only about this process said our days on Earth are numbered. Oh no, yeah. Probably that's Yeah, so obviously there's like solar storms and stuff like that, but that's been going on for a very long time, obviously. So not no surprise there. Um, Notifications on LinkedIn. Sorry. Yeah. So like I said, BS, and trying to get clicks out of people, and it works. Worked on me, but at least at least I made some value back. I guess I'm making a video about it. And then my next one was uh, on Friday. I did a stream called Friday night. I think Friday night solo cokeathon. Yeah, yeah, Friday night solo cokeathon, and that's what I streamed for 2.5 hours, just talking and was on drinking coke obviously, and just talking, streaming 2.5 hours, literally no agenda, just kind of how it was, and that's what kind of came from it. Um, Here, this one, yeah, I made a post about it too because it was surprising by how good it was. So I don't need a massive following to pull this off. Just a coke and mic and a little momentum. Yeah. So literally hanging out for 2.5 hours, and then I think these might be a little outdated. So I'll go back to. Oh shit! Just click that. Let's put, here it is. And networking. Here. Oh, oh, yeah. So it was plenty. 310 impressions. And 82 video views actually. So it rose. 52 lifetime unique, peak live viewers 5, and there was a lot of engagement obviously with that as well, which really pleasantly surprised me, and was really just kind of talking it out. And there was this one lady, and she kept she kept the stream alive, kind of, and well, she kept it running. I would have kept it alive for at least like 1.5 hours, but she definitely aided me in going. Yeah, Amy Powers, still another shout out here on stream, because she really helped with the with commenting and giving me ideas to talk about, and a lot of them. So we talked about everything, by the way, uh, from uh, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. That's why it was kind of messy. It blurs together. But I remember we were talking about some history, like a castle and in the Czech Republic where there's a gate to hell, and then we talked about a huge book that contains the Bible, and then some, like, it's a giant book, the biggest book in history, and it said that like a monk wrote it with the help from the devil himself in one night. It's crazy, but at the same time, it's written in perfect script, and in the same script all throughout the book, and is giant, and the scientists estimated would have taken, without any illustrations, which there are a ton, and other, like, those calligraphies and stuff, it would take like 20 years of nonstop writing, and yeah, one very meticulous scribe made this, along with the script being the exact same over the 20 years that he wrote, plus the illustration. So that means another 10 years. Yeah, right. Okay. It's that type of stuff. And yeah, so we talked about that. We talked about also, today's culture and parenting, and how what college life is like, and the napping culture associated with this. And yeah. Oh, got a kind of zones. That's why a notification popped up. Of course, I don't even have the stream over the chat overlay on, because I don't know. I figured it takes up a lot of the screen, and I sometimes forget to shift it back to show something, and it's just so small, especially with our 720p. Because I'm on a free version of the Restream. I don't have the premium 1080p. So yeah, so it's only yeah, so it takes up a lot of the screen. Yeah, lots of Coke and Dr. Pepper disappeared. That's definitely true. And it's two people. That's good. 149 impressions just on this. That's great, but still. Yeah, and well, it continued kind of, and it continued into a lesson, right? I'm 19, and I'm getting better statistics than some creators with 10K plus followers, which is just insane, right? How can I, with 1,600 followers, get that much engagement from people and impressions and that much reaction? Well, I guess I did, and not even talk about the fact that the plus 26 on YouTube, that's increased to 40 now. So I'm just looking at it. I can share this too, actually, just to show it. Share this tab instead. Is it sharing? Show it here. There it is. 40 views. So yeah, it was a lot of people. Well, not live. A lot of them were watching it retrospectively, but still, it's good to be on there and puts eyes on my content. So yeah. Also, let's see what I want to talk about. Okay, so I also do have another short video planned for LinkedIn, and I'll actually show a live preview, an exclusive preview of what that might look like, what that will look like, because it's a finished video. I worked on it for a long, last night, like an hour, along with everything. Oh, did I just? Oh no! Come on! I got upload. I got to download it from a drive. Come on! Like, oh, it's downloading fast. Good. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, let's share this thing. Please screen sharing. I think I just need the video to load. There we go. So, place window media player. Share. There it is. Okay, so this is going to be the video that I'll put out on the NC WebDev channel today and on my LinkedIn today. So you can go ahead and watch. So yeah, and you could what did it? I hope it's still sharing that. Oh gosh, that would have been awkward if it didn't share. Come on, please tell me it shared it. Oh, it didn't share it, really? Dang! Nobody told me. Well, there's nobody in the chat, so that's not surprising. But I gotta do it again. I just sat on stream for a minute. Oh wow! Oh wow! It's raining hard. Apologies. Let's see if we can share it again. This time without it messing up on me, and I can't even. What is going on? Let's see. Share it. Does it work? It works. Okay, good. Please work. there it is. So that's the short I'll be releasing today. There you go. Yeah, unfortunately, that's I know. Don't don't talk about it. No sound. Can you hear me? At least I don't know what's going on today. It's the restream always messes up when I'm talking about or when I share anything outside of Google, let's say. So it always makes me mad. Anyways, I just saw 4 live viewers. I did not expect this. Okay, because I figured everybody would be celebrating Easter. Maybe there are some souls who either don't celebrate or are just on LinkedIn here. So, but thank you regardless for showing up. Right? Absolutely, I'm all for that. But if you are here, just leave a like, sure, but also comment. Okay, engage with me here, right? Because I know a lot of people out love to leave likes, but they'll never comment anything. They'll never engage, right? So yeah, so please do. Yeah, thanks. I know you can. I know you can hear me. So I got that, but I'm just mad that that the short wasn't playing. Anyways, you'll see it. You'll see it right after the stream because I'll go upload it. I'll go upload it soon after. I have to transfer it to my phone. That's all. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, so about that, it's a I guess you could read the captions, but if you were not fast enough, you can. I'll tell you what it was about. It was basically promoting my dad's profile makeover once again because it's a great service. I mean, it is a awesome service. I mean, I'll just recreate it. Actually, I'll recreate the short right here. Just really fast. Come on, if I can. Everything's going so slow today. Oh my. Okay, here we go. So profile, and there you go. As you can see, this is my profile, and it's the best profile you've probably ever seen. Now, how you can get such a profile is by my dad's profile makeover. It's $400. He's gonna go through everything with you. He's gonna search up. He's gonna, get the keywords with you. He's gonna get kind of that feel, what you're going for, and then how you want to position yourself. And also, it's not we don't use AI at all. Like obviously, like for example, as you can see for this background image, but it's not like a centerpiece, right? It's always going to be you and just you. So well, one free tip that I'll give out that I also gave out on the stream, for example, this profile picture. It has to be bright or stands out, right? Because if I go to my feed, then right, for example, Michael, he has it great, right? Of course, Sean, bright. Some people don't have it as bright as it seems, but it just has to stand out, basically, right? Because that's what makes people stop scrolling if they see this in the middle of it, right? So so that's kind of me, and yeah, so buy that, and if you look at other people that do this and without AI, obviously, then it'll always be more expensive than what we do. It's $400. And I read it somewhere that for people even like higher up and stuff, depending on how much they want to, how much they want remade, or the amount of information and stuff, it's gonna go up to $1,000, even like $1,600. So so we do it $400 for just everything. So yeah, so we're kind of unique for that, but I don't actually do it. I might do videos and stuff if you want to, but my dad does most of the work for the profile makeovers. I'm just a guy offering it. He lets me offer it to boost my growth, and it's a great service. That's why I'm offering it. I'm also offering my video services along with that, obviously. But there was some. I mean, now I'm obviously ramping up the offering it. Sent a message about it to a lot of people. Some came back, some didn't want it. But yesterday, actually, there was a lady that showed interest. She was like, yeah, she started a new position somewhere, and she was trying to get or position herself on LinkedIn to Let me actually see. I don't want to misinterpret it. Come on. I can't scroll. And here we go. This development. Yeah, so she wanted to transition her profile from a resume to more of a professional services field, right? So because she was trying to get hired to help people with hiring needs, and brings a lot of her skills, like talent acquisition and management consultant, all of that stuff. So she wanted to. She was interested in when I told her, like, yeah, we do profile makeovers, and she was like, oh, really? So then she told me all of this, what she would need on the profile, and I told her, yeah, it's this, and you can look how it is on my profile, because obviously my profile is done by my dad. So yeah, so thank you first of all, because it really helped, and it's part of the reason for your success. And like I said, actually in the video, I said I forgot to mention here that it's not just for aesthetics though, right? You actually need to put the work in with it. Like once you have that LinkedIn profile, you can't just let it lie dormant and expect, like, oh yeah, now I'll get 20 different clients a day. Well, that's not going to happen, because you still need to engage, you need to post, you need to connect, you need to network. um, so yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, right? You can be a business owner, you can be a job seeker, a recruiter, whoever you want to be. You still have to do the work, obviously. So yeah, so I'm not out here like saying, because a lot of people will tell you, oh, when we do when we give you the profile makeover, it'll bring you 50% views, and then 50% more views, and 20 leads a week. I don't know, something like that. A lot of that is just made up and BS. So don't trust that stuff. I'll tell you how it is. You have to work with it. You know. So if it happens, like I lose a sales because of uh, saying, like, oh, you need to work with it, so be it. Like, because if you're not going to work with it, why would you even buy it at that point, right? That's just a waste of money for you, and waste of time for well, especially my dad, obviously. But yeah, I mean, if you're just looking for aesthetics, then sure, we'll do it. But just fair warning, it'll be useless. And if you say, like, oh, why am I not getting anything? Well, you should work with it. That's why I said it's a kind of a warning to people who just think that a good profile will bring them clients and leads and sales all alone on its own. Standalone, it'll never work. So yeah, so don't believe any of those. What do you call it? I guess I don't want to call them scammers, although that word kind of came up. Maybe it is. So yeah, but please, yeah, just I'm telling you the truth. I'm always straightforward with people. This is question. How's your weekly growth and activity going on? Okay, let's see it. Let's share this. Here. Ta-da. Okay. So some of the impressions. Yeah, the reach is down, which is a lot of people have been complaining about that. But that's not only about reach. Yeah, cheers there, of course. So it's not only about reach. LinkedIn is definitely not about reach, or solely about reach. LinkedIn is about those connections you build, right? So if you have even 500 followers, 500 connections, even less, like 100 connections, you can still message your entire network and just build off of that. You can message them, you can set up meetings with them, you can talk with them, network, connect, build those relationships. Stuff will come of that. You don't need post impressions. That's just a kind of an indicator. It doesn't tell you anything. It's not like, oh yeah, how many clients do I have? What surprised me was actually, if I extend this all the way to, like, all the way till you can't extend it, like way back till March 2024, show results, you'll see that there's a big jump here, the biggest in like a year and a month. I don't know why it can't go past that for some reason. But anyways, so in at least a year and a half, but I think I wouldn't have gotten that many impressions before. So off of that, it was kind of wild, and most of that was obviously set it all the way here. 19th, show results. Bam. So you see 712 impressions in one day. Some people might laugh at that. Ha ha ha. Whatever. So 300 impressions from this, 110 impressions from this, 53 impressions from this. And it just keeps, it's interesting that it keeps going. And I think when I scroll through my own feed, if I can make this work. Come on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, this is the truth. That's the truth right there on the screen. People will mislead you just to get a sale. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that to you, right? Because I'm not trying to mislead you. I'm trying to tell you how it is. And if you're willing to put the work in, then at least have a good profile to do it, right? So only then it's going to really, truly help you. And it's interesting, like I said, how sometimes people scroll through my feed and then it shows up like as one impression, but even week old it counts. It stacks up, right? So it's really interesting. 33, 46, 53, 110, 297. So all told, 700 plus impressions just yesterday. I might make a post about that. Probably will. I don't know what I'll say about it. Like, not a thank you. I'll just like the most impressions I've ever had in a day was yesterday. Or LinkedIn actually counts it from like 7 p.m. Eastern till 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Friday till 7 p.m. Eastern Saturday is when Saturday is basically for LinkedIn. I don't know how it works. They basically count it in universal time. So I guess that's that. But yeah, that's so that was interesting. I like that. And then what? Elaborate on this, and I'll definitely tell you my answer. What was your favorite and least favorite post? You can tell me about that. Like, I don't know what you mean by that. Favorite post on LinkedIn, or I don't know. Anyways, not that much on LinkedIn. I still somehow have 101 engagement, and I'll still do some today. So I still show up. Or it feels like that. I'll still show up and I'll make posts. And like I said, I'm being very authentic and extremely authentic, and I'm just popping out totally pure AI, totally pure handwritten posts. Apologies. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, the likes have gone down, even though there was a lot of likes last week and the week previous. Not sure what's going on. It might be Easter, so that might be the reason why there's not. Anyway, we got 3 viewers on YouTube. Well, that's beautiful. Come on, guys. People on YouTube, you can feel free to comment. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to get my opinion on anything you'd like. Mostly AI, though. Tell me. I think I can imagine who at least 2 of those people are. The third one, I'm not so sure, because sometimes that's the most views I typically get on YouTube. It's 3, and 2 of those I usually know. But I don't know. Compare that to your YouTube stats. They're growing now too. Even the oldest shorts are getting 20 plus views a day. That is true, but I'm not logged in to my. Geez, I'm trying to fit this in. Well, if there's topics, then I might run a little longer, because I should be ending in 30 seconds. Because typically it runs 30 minutes, but I guess if they're guys, people on YouTube, you should be engaging in the chat right now. Come on, guys, you can do it. We can talk. We're humans. We should always talk, like ChatGPT always says. Human to human connection. Post you ran across LinkedIn in your feed. I don't know. Not too. I comment on a lot of them, but it's just most of them are really empty. Like reacting to this comment, most of them are really empty. It's just ChatGPT BS, and I just say, "Oh, nice post," whatever. Sometimes I add an insight into it, but that's pretty rare. YouTube, sure. YouTube Studio. Let's share that actually. Turn this off. Then share it this time instead. All right. Oh no, I'm exposed. Views 17. Yeah, I don't know, but it says 40 on YouTube, so I believe that's a little different. So you see the insider data here. Um, anyways, or is it shorts? I think no, analytics, content. No, wait. Maybe I don't know. Where's it by short here? The world is ending obviously has the most, but then force ChatGPT to violate its content policy is another one. Just funny because I released this, basically telling people how to jailbreak AI, but I'm telling people that, and I released this when was this? July 30th, 2023. So almost 2 years ago, and it's still running. Look, 630 days. That means it's a very 1 year and 264 days that it's been out. Yeah, so that was so that's interesting. Plus 7 subscribers, I didn't realize. So I'm still probably getting subscribers from this. Sometimes it just adds up, but yeah. So this is your reminder: if you want to start a YouTube channel, just pop out content. You never know what will land, and you never know what will land 2 years later after you've posted it. And I sometimes get like comments on these saying, "Oh, this is not." I got a comment recently on a Sam's Club video that I made about their policy on self checkouts, and I made that like 2 years ago, and somebody said, "Oh, this is not true anymore," and I was like, okay, sure, thanks for telling me, but I made this video 2 years ago, so yeah, so people. What else? Oh, Nicodemus Hope post. Oh no, yeah, I had another good post that I wanted to show. Well, one more post that I'm going to show, and I'll probably end it because the viewership on YouTube apparently shrunk. I don't know. It shrank from 3 to now 1. So stop screen sharing. It's here, this guy. Yeah, shout out to Israel. He's a really, really good creator. He's a good writer, and yeah. So here. Oh, gosh, I forgot. I can't even show it. Oh my gosh, because it always is like this. I don't know why. Brave is just messy. Anyways, I'll just explain what he was talking about. He was talking about how back in the 80s, 90s, that there was a bunch of scams, and one of them was a big one where a guy named Nwude, I think, he basically scammed a Brazilian bank of like $240 million by giving them a whole plan about an airport in Nigeria and kept it under the wraps or something like that. So 240 million was sent to him, and he was never seen with that money again. Obviously, well, he was actually like a couple of years later. The international investigation was launched, and he got caught and charged. But yeah, so eventually that whole thing painted Nigerians as fraudsters. So that's what he's talking about. And yeah, it was a huge deal and scam. And now it's even more relevant, right? Because you got ChatGPT, and it can really enhance these scams. And some people might not know how to spot the red flags. And ChatGPT polishes them out sometimes. But yeah, so that's sure. So that's something I wanted to talk about, and yeah, no, I'm not. That just text, but I'm not doing that. We're already past that. I'm just gonna last thing I'm gonna want to see was how many viewers are watching right now. If there are some viewers on LinkedIn, I might still keep going, but if there's not, then I'm just gonna probably end the year. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, 3 viewers. So there's me, my dad, and one more. But that person is not engaging, unfortunately. Come on, say something. Say something in the comments so I can keep going. I'm actually kind of enjoying myself right now. Feels like it's Friday again, and and right as I mentioned them, they escaped. And I talked about that on Friday too. How I had 5 live viewers. Oh, they're back. Ta-da. I had 5 live viewers, and when I called them out, quote unquote, I like, hey, come in the chat. Let's say hi. Come join the party. Suddenly it shrank to only 3. Only one, and that was Amy Powers once again shouting her out. She kept engaging like crazy, so that was I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, so be the Amy here, whoever the third person is. Be the one who jumps in chat and starts a good conversation or gives me something to talk about, right? That'd be a nice thing. But I guess not, because that person disappeared again. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Well, it was fun. 35 minutes, a little longer than expected, but that's kind of that improv. That's kind of the whole deal with improv. I mean, all these, like I said, all my lives are never pre-prepared or pre-recorded. I'm actually sitting here. Hi, that's me. It's not pre-recorded, and yeah, so there's also the fact that there's comments. And I'm responding to them live. Obviously, that's another telltale sign that it's not pre-recorded. Although I do know some people that show up pre-recorded 3 times a day and still get 0 viewers. It's not call out any names here, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I guess I'll just end it here. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Happy Easter once again. Happy Easter Sunday and tomorrow as well. And also for some people, I just noticed. I looked at the date, 420. Not for me. I don't do that stuff. But if you do, then happy 420 to you as well. Got a double whammy today, Easter and 420. Anyways, yeah. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you next Sunday again at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Probably might be the last one. I don't know if last one, because I'll have to the next Sunday I'll be that's the week after finals, and I'll be moving out of here and stuff. So might not happen. We'll see. But definitely next Sunday. So next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern, and we'll see what happens after that. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.